going? Today I am going to be talking a little bit about a very juicy topic. I am going to be sharing one secret to being a better lover. And before I get to that secret, I just want to say right off the bat that it's not going to be very exotic, okay? I hear this question asked a lot, you know, how can I satisfy my lover more? You know, how can I bring them into deep pleasure? How can I be better in the bedroom? And what I find is usually a lot of people, when they ask this, they're really looking for technique kind of deals, you know, how, like, where do I touch? Like, how do I do this with my hands? How do I manipulate that? It's a very technique driven kind of focus to kind of get a result from that. And what I want to share with you is very not technique driven. In fact, it's the opposite of that. And I just want to stress how important it is not to go into lovemaking with expectations, okay? That's not the secret, that's not the trick, but I just want to say that is a big part of what I'm sharing is it's about not being in that zone where you're expecting your experience to go a certain way, or you come in with this list of objectives and things that you want to do, you know, and you check them off along the way. This isn't like that, okay? This secret that I'm about to share for being a better lover is really all about going deeper, connecting more, really experiencing more pleasure, and you can only do that one way. And okay, here goes. So the biggest one secret to being a better lover is presence, okay? I know, see, that's not very sexy and fun, but trust me, when you actually start honing into this concept, your entire experience of lovemaking will change completely. So what do I mean by presence? Well, I mean being present in your own body, being present with your breath, being present with your partner, you know, really allowing yourself that space and that time to connect is so important. I find that when we're too focused on technique, we're not really that focused on, you know, the sensations and that connection with the other person that we're with. All of that kind of gets lost. And I just want to say right off the bat that I'm not suggesting that techniques are no good and you should toss them out, because techniques are great, but you really need to have this foundation first of building that presence and that aliveness within you. Once you actually start being more present and being more aware during lovemaking, then you find something magical start to happen. First of all, in terms of your own body, you actually find yourself feeling more pleasure because you are really honing in and really focusing in a little more on all those sensations that are coming up within you. Subtle energy channels inside the body, of which we have thousands, we can't really connect with those. We can't really tune into those and allow ourselves to feel those if we're not present and if we're not in the moment and if we're not really breathing, you know, deep into our bodies. We can't really connect to that. And, you know, tuning into to those centers, that's really the key to, you know, really experiencing a very deep orgasm. And so we don't want to shut that out, okay? So we want to be present in order to get to that place. Not only that, but just connecting with that other person. It's all about being there and being available and being present. And that is the sexiest thing that you can do in the bedroom, you know? I find that when you're not present with your partner and you're too focused on the end result and too focused on getting some kind of reaction out of your partner, it's just not as good. It doesn't feel as good, okay, to either party actually. This very tiny shift in awareness can really enhance everything to the extreme, I'm telling you. It'll make your connection a lot deeper, a lot tighter, It'll just give you more intimacy. It'll just create that little sacred pod, you know, for the two of you to just melt into. And I highly recommend this. I know it sounds very simple, and like I said, I know it doesn't sound exotic, but trust me, okay? This is the one thing, if anything, okay, if there's any kind of tool in lovemaking that you want to use in order to enhance your experience, enhance your partner's experience, it's presence, okay? So for this video, I'm going to share a very simple and relaxing exercise. It's a breathing exercise, and not only is it relaxing, but it's also really good for just kind of connecting to yourself, connecting to that sexual force inside of you, that sexual energy also. And this is a very good one to start off with right before lovemaking, okay? So here goes. The breath looks just like this, okay? So I want you to breathe in through the mouth as if you're sucking a straw. So it's like puckered lips, like that, okay? So the inhale is, and as you do that inhale, keep in mind, I don't want any shallow breathing here, okay? This is all about feeling your body. It's all about connecting to your body. So I really want you to just imagine yourself drinking that breath and taking it really deep into the body, okay? So we'll actually, let's imagine that we are taking it deep into the bottoms of our feet, all right? So it's like inhale, drinking that breath in, imagining that we are sipping it all the way down to the bottoms of our feet. And then when we exhale, okay, we're going to exhale with a sigh, all right? So it's like, ah. And then as you're exhaling this way, I want you to imagine that your feet, okay, and your entire body along with it are just melting into the earth beneath you, okay? So exhale is a sigh as you just picture starting from your feet and then all the way down to your body is just melting. You're melting into the earth beneath you, okay? So again, this is what it looks like. Inhale, sipping on a straw, imagining you're taking that breath all the way down to the bottoms of your feet. Good. And then exhale, open mouth, sigh, ah, as you envision yourself melting into the earth beneath you, okay? And what's really important here is with the inhale, and you can actually, as I'm talking, you can just keep going through the breath, okay? But as you inhale, I really want you to just imagine that that breath that you're taking in is just really nourishing you and is really really touching you deeply, really caressing the inside of the body as it goes all the way down to the feet, okay? So it's just nice, caressing kind of touch. And it makes you feel very alive, okay? It should make you feel very alive and almost kind of turned on, you know? Turned on by life and everything else. But then after that, you're gonna exhale, okay? And then when you're exhaling, that exhale and that melt into the earth is really like a surrender. It's total release. It's a release of all tension, of all stress, of anything that's been bothering you all day, of anything that's been frustrating you, annoying you, driving you crazy. It's a release and a letting go of all of that, all right? So you should really give yourself that moment to completely let go, allow yourself to surrender completely, all right? And I really, really recommend doing this before lovemaking. Even doing this together with your partner, synchronized, is a really great way to start. And then you can also, if you want, make eye contact with your partner before you start doing this. Really powerful, insanely powerful. It's really great to just start building that connection beforehand. And I really want to know how this works for you. You know, first off, if you just want to leave a comment letting me know how the breath worked for you, that's great. And then also, if you even want to come back and let me know, you know, after trying this before lovemaking, you know, how you felt. let me know. And then be sure, if you do this breath before lovemaking, and then you know, you go and you're, you know, in the middle of sex and you're there, just remember always to be present. Remember to always come back to your body. And if it's hard, it might be hard in the beginning, because we like to just start thinking and like, okay, what do I do next? If you're, you know, if you're in that kind of mode, always just come back to your breath. You can even do the breath during the lovemaking. You can do the breath that I just taught you whenever you need to just come back into your body. It's really powerful practice. So I really hope that you enjoy this. And thank you so much again for watching. If you guys want to check out more about me, you can hop on over to my site at rhodajordan.com. And if you leave your email address, I will send you a free meditation course that I have. It helps you to really open and activate the chakras. So yeah, if you want to do that, that's at rhodajordan.com. Again, thank you so much, you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.